Croeso cynnes iawn, a very warm welcome to this video. I'm in Rowen Churchyard, a really peaceful spot in the Conwy Valley. It's one of 7 churchyards that we maintain as a parish. We've just had a work day today. As I was leaving, looking at the gravestones, I spotted on this one that John Jones, who died in 1899, actually lived in Trinity Road in Bootle on Merseyside, a place I know very well because I was the area dean for that district. When he died, his family chose to put a rather austere Bible verse in Welsh on the stone. It's from Romans, and it tells us to be prepared because we don't know the time when the Son of Man will come. In other words, when Jesus will return. And I guess there's a hint there also of the desolation and unexpected shock of a death, and that we need to be prepared for that. As so many of these memorials do, that speaks of a strong Christian faith and a trust in the resurrection. When Grace, John Jones's wife, died 18 years later, the family chose to put a piece of poetry. And the poem simply says, "Enough for me that I should wake and see his face." I guess it has a double meaning, a trust that she would wake and see her beloved husband's face, but also that Christian hope that in resurrection we will be face to face with Jesus. Just as Job says in the Old Testament, when people are trying to fob him off with excuses for the suffering and injustice of the world, no, I'm going to see God face to face, and then I'll understand. Sleep and waking is a powerful metaphor for death, a comforting metaphor. Again and again we're told that we don't need to be afraid of death if we've trusted in Jesus Christ and in his resurrection. In Psalm 3, a somewhat paranoid psalm that talks about being surrounded by enemies, a psalm hoping for God's protection, there is a verse that says, "I lie down and sleep, I wake again, because you sustain me." And of course we know we can't get a good night's sleep if we're worried or stressed, or if we don't feel safe, if we're trying to sleep as so many refugees do in a place that isn't home. And so God says to us, you can sleep, you can rest, you can have security in this life because I watch over you with love. But more importantly, don't be afraid of the sleep of death, whether it comes unexpectedly or at the end of an illness. As you lie down, you can trust that you will wake again in my love. Here in this place of death, I trust in life. Here in this place of sorrow, I see God's joy. Here in this place which acknowledges the hard reality that we are mortal, I see a testimony of faith in the resurrection. May the faith that sustained John and Grace Jones also sustain you. Amen.